Hi everyone, here's Simone from Unveil Studio and welcome to this new touch designer tutorial. Today we will try to hack this post tracker from Machinima software and have the skeleton data in real time in touch designer via UDP or OSC in this case. So why I'm doing this? Because I wanted to learn a bit more how all the Omniverse environment work and play a bit with extension in this software as well. So where I am now, if you never see this before and you wanna get it, you should first download this. This is the Omniverse launcher, so you kindly go to Google and you type Omniverse, oh my god, launcher. And you download it. Okay, you have to make a login, blah blah. If you have a Mac or an AMD video card, this tutorial is not for you. Sorry about that. When you download it, you have to go to library. It's written in Italian. Library and get actually exchange should be, let's say, yeah, then catalog or exchange, I guess it's called in English, and then you download which software you like. Everything is free and is based on RTX and render pipeline and all those good things that you can have if you have an Nvdia video card. I mean, you pay the video card, so at least they give you a software. Let's hack it. Okay, so what is happening here? I have the post tracker from Maxine SDK, I guess, that is tracking a video, okay, and giving me joint position of the body. So it's analyzing what is the body and get the joint position in real time. Okay. Why these things is happening in this software? Because it is an extension. So everything here in this environment is an extension. So even like this bottom is an extension. Okay, like in touch design, same thing, same concept, different way of approach. So I go to the extension tab, and this one will be open. And then from here you have to download or enable some stuff if they're not enabled. What you need first, we need to set some dependencies because we will actually use a community extension for OSC to append in our environment the OSC Python library. So you have to first install this. You go to community, you go to OSC, you enable the flag, you said that you always want to load it when you load the software, and first here you will have a button that says install, and then you can enable it. So each time you open the software, you will have a window popping up showing the default value of the extension, and this will actually pop up in the middle of the screen. So you set network and blah blah, but you don't have to touch it. Okay, so let me actually close Machinima and we do it together. So I'm here. Okay, I download the software, I'm really happy, I want to use it. Let's start. Will take a while. Hope the recording won't like freak out too much. Nice, boom. Then you have, okay, this happened, boom. This guy you don't need it, but you have to install it because give the right dependencies for what we have to do. You close it, go to the post tracker, and to be back on where we were, maybe we have to close a lot of windows that we don't need. Perfect. this is tracking the video, so we start the engine and we press play, and automatically we get a nice tracking experience. Let's also fit the UI like that, so that I can, okay, it's too speedy, so let's fix that. So inertia, of course not, and navigation speed really low, so then I can kindly move and see the skeleton, maybe for a better point of view, like that. Lovely. So okay, it's working. At this point we have to see where are the written file that are actually doing these things here. So this is called post tracker, so I'm assuming that I need to find a file that's called post tracker. This supposedly should be a PI file, so a Python file that I can adjust, since the whole software is open source. They give you the code, so you can do whatever you like. How to find the code quickly? You go to the extension tab again, if I can find it here, Windows extension, and then to do the Nvdia one, you type pause and then check for Maxine post tracker. This other window will appear, and we are now here ready to see what we can do. You press into this icon and the Explorer file will appear. Pretty nice. Okay, then I'm here, and where should I go? Let's say asset. Let's say bin, neither. Config, neither. Data, maybe. Icons, Omni, Maxine, maybe. Okay, found the folder, post tracker, and maybe implementation. Here we go. And then I guess I found post tracker. Nice. I already did the trickery, and I will show you what you have to do. Okay, because we installed the Python libraries before with the other extension, our dependencies are nice. If you don't do that, you will have an error in this page here, and you cannot access the post tracker extension. So be aware of what I said before. You have to install the OSC extension before. Then you can open the code, and the import section, you can import a UDP client. A UDP client from the Python OSC library. Pretty nice. Then, if you write this, you have to scroll all the way down, almost at the end of everything, and then you can find here what is written. You get the NumPy array from the tracker. Actually, this I wrote it, I guess, from the DLL. So the whole things it's in a DLL that is pushing somehow outside data into this extension through NumPy. This is what I got. I don't know if it's correct, but what I care here is actually that I can access those attributes, okay, that are defined here with empty. They are empty. They're filling it with a point. Nice. Okay, so I can then define my own variables that are actually reading this NumPy array and putting it into a list, and then I can send those things that are becoming like readable string and numbers, okay, via a UDP client, because I import before the dependencies. So I can create a client, UDP client, And this is my IP now. I don't know, I didn't get it working with local, but I guess it's because I did something wrong with my configuration. So I need to use my IP and not the local one, but I mean, I'm running it in local as you saw. And here you have to define the port where you want to send this UDP data. Nice. Then you have to make the client send this information. We are kind of lucky because this class is somehow running every frame. Usually you have to do strange stuff you have to attach it in a flow to have things every frame happening here in Omniverse. We are lucky, and this is running every frame. Okay, so now we create the client, and I create the messages for the client. Pretty nice. Okay, now let's actually go in Touch Designer and see what is happening. So let's close this, put this in here, pull down the windows and close this one. So if I press play here, okay, here we have the things in Touch Designer. I can even scrub the animation if I like. The source code of the hacked post tracker and this file will be free in my repository. If you want to buy me a beer, my email is in my contact. You can contact me, we can arrange something if you are so generous. If not, use it to make cool stuff and write me an email and say, hey, I did this, and I will be happy anyway. Here actually I have a OSC dat that is the OSC in data that is reading the point, this guy, and I'm making some trickery here. Maybe I will do it in another way, but anyway, it's working because the data is like this compiled range, so each joint it's a list, and but you have to delete this before, and I'm doing it brutally in data and to find a polite way in Python. A lazy guy. And then just because I'm a lazy guy, it's all a trickery to have only the point, but anyway it's working. And here I have the join data. What's inside here? I try to divide the value of pelvis, blah blah blah. I guess the hand are missing. I can try to find it. And yeah, that's it. No, last things. This will require a bit of patience, a bit of time, because everything will freak out a bit, I believe. So I can stream a live camera as well. So this guy is now searching for cameras here. Give it a bit of time. And I really hope that we'll find this camera because I'm using the microphone here. Maybe we use another one. Okay. Give him a bit of time. Still waiting. Yeah, for some reason it takes a lot of time. Here we go. This is me, guys. Ciao. Yeah, you see, I can even stream real-time camera. This is my kitchen. Please welcome. This guy is freaking out, but yeah, as you can see, no Kinect is needed to have a shape that works. Of course, the shape that the human being must be defined, but guys. Okay, pretty nice. Yeah, that's it. Hope you like this tutorial. Subscribe, go to my repository and play around with what I share. And if you feel you want to buy me a beer, write me an email. Ciao.